go.
Jones since 22, 24, 26, 32 ounce pretty blue. Stuff in your puppy, snuffing with my buck stick. 22 cent booty pick, 24 make movie flick, 26 mile high club, 3 Sims in the bathtub, Geechee for the lap up. Pray to God you meet each other and mother some. Ex used to hate me, cause I fucked her best friend. She wanted to be a lesbian, me too. Fat bitch on the E2, back boom on E2, beat you, slide to your own walls. Ebony, POV, met you on Pornhub. Hashtag, all cash, fat ass, no water. Bookings, money daughter. Oh!
I love that joint, man. I was trying to get the guy to. Matter of fact, the guy that just performed that, he just left. When I he remember a couple of weeks ago, he was like, I'm gonna definitely I'm gonna do that joint live. I'm gonna do that joint live. Yeah, Sean, I'm gonna do that joint live, Sean. I got you, Sean. That's my man.
That's how you said it.
That's how. Yeah. But man, then when that camera got the, he was like, I don't know about being on the show. I was like, you make videos.
He gonna come.
But we gonna get him on here. I guess he gotta prepare, and I don't know.
Hey guys.
But this is the one.
The only.
The.
Two Real Radio.
I'm gonna come up with something. I wanted to say it. You're damn right. I wanted to say it, but like I told you, I just don't know if that's the right thing for us.
What?
You're damn right.
Oh, you're damn right.
Yeah, it feels like it's been overdone. Yeah. You're damn right. I don't know. It doesn't fit. Doesn't fit for me. But
the whole discussion after is the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm your man, C.
Jen Strong, lover of life. We in here once again.
It's kind of weak.
Your girl Tia.
Man, Chuck Wagon, aka Chuck.
Yeah,
Hey,
be like,
that was the funniest shit ever, huh? The rain's back.
Yeah, I needed that though. I almost got the car wash. I did not pay attention. I'm happy for that.
You one of them dudes?
No, I ain't one of them to go get the towel when it's raining.
Hey, one of my aunts dated a guy who waxed his car a lot, and he would, I kid you not, he would stand out in the rain. He would stand outside in the rain with an umbrella and watch how the rain rolled off his car. I swear to God, he would stand outside. He would take his little trench coat tied up around his waist, have his little. He was a military, so he had a little, the baseball cap with the brim.
it's on now.
You know what I'm saying? He would stand there with that joint on and have an umbrella and watch the rain roll, watch the water roll off his car to make sure he waxed it right.
Yeah, that's soothing.
Weirdest shit I've ever seen in my. That's some psycho killer shit.
Was his car nice though? What kind
Oh,
of
the
car
outside of that joint was love, man. I'm talking about the
What
outside.
what kind of joint?
It was I want to say at the time it might have been. This might have been like '96. I might have been in elementary school, so he might have had like a Lincoln or something like that. It was big. It was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we sat way in the back of that joint. There's only one seat back there.
I was
So
serious about that joint.
yeah, the inside wasn't. I mean, the inside was clean, but it was shit all on the floor. But the outside of that joint, it was immaculate. I've never seen that car or any car that he ever drove. I've never seen a car on the outside have a speck of dirt on it. Psycho killer shit.
That's how you do, huh?
If you want to know somebody a killer, you just gotta look in they sock drawer. If that shit is all lined up, they psycho. My shit is psycho.
Say something ain't right.
My shit is color coded and shit, stripes and shit.
Coordinated.
They folded a certain way. They all turned a certain way. They tucked in and shit.
Socks.
Yeah. When my lady get mad, that's what she do. When she get mad at me and she'll go in there and just toss my sock drawer up and shit. And I'll be like, turning into Bruce Banner and shit,
Right.
turning green and shit.
Right.
Or she'll take my closet. Like my closet is, she'll just go in there trying to rustle everything up and shit. I gotta go
See,
refold.
my shit more like a organized confusion, I guess. If that makes sense.
You
You know
know
what I mean?
where
Like I know where it's at. It might not look good to you. You might not know where it's at, but you know, I know where it's at.
I like looking into the closet and being like, fucking my blue jeans up. You know what I'm saying? I like being able to do that
So
because
you
my
got like
shit is.
blue, gray, black, like you got the different joints covered.
Yeah, they're
all that. Yeah.
stacked. I got the little closet, you know. So I
do it.
got the,
How about you, Jen?
I
You got the
just
color
have
coordinations? What's up?
so much stuff.
Damn.
I literally have a collection of everything.
It's like a
Yeah.
whole magazine closet.
Collection
She got her
of
jewelry,
You got the
jewelry little basket, and then
everything. Years though. I mean, I'm a, you know.
hoarder
right.
kind
Nah,
of.
yeah,
Not hoarder.
I want
But you
I
know,
some-
that
hey,
level,
hold on
but
to
pack
stuff.
celebrity
I just would
closets
say I
be
got a
vicious.
collection of everything.
Yeah.
pack
that's
rat,
cool.
not
I
a
have
hoarder.
everything I need.
Hoarding is terrible, man. That ain't that.
I
Stuff you can
semi-
still
I don't have to
fit,
go
or
shopping
things
if
you
I don't
can't
want
fit,
to.
or like
I don't have
you
to
can
go
still
shopping
fit.
if I don't want to.
So
I just
everything you
don't
can
have
still
to.
fit, though.
I can
Right.
just not go shopping for 3 years if I don't want to.
Damn, that's a good feeling, right
I
there.
just don't have to if I don't want to. I mean, I can get things here and there,
Right.
but I don't have to go out and, you know, you got your collection of black pants, your collection of jeans, your collection of, you know what I mean,
Color
black
jeans.
dresses, your collection of black skirts, your collection of black shoes, your basics. That way you can mix and match
Yeah, mix
all
and
the
match,
other stuff, but your
interchangeable. Yeah,
basics,
yeah.
you know, I'm to that point.
Nah, hey, that's a good feeling though, man. For real, man.
I gotta get a couple
It must
pieces.
run in the family, because like you said, remember we was talking about that.
Oh yeah, stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't wait.
Stocking it up and shit,
I have
yeah.
a whole. You seen my closet? You see how much like shit I actually have? I have a whole bunch of shit. I just don't even wear it. I got shoes that I have yet to put on that like 3 years old. I got a pair of. I wear the same. Honestly, it's crazy, and I get cussed out a lot. My father called me homeless all the time and shit. Like you always look homeless. I gotta wear the same 5 things, 5 to 7 things. One of them days I don't get dressed, but I wear like the same 6 things, like the same shirts, the same pair of pants and shit. Now if we gonna go out, I can get dressed and shit. But I never been one to be like. And then I'm getting older and I'm starting to run into people I see in the street. I'd be like, damn, I should probably dress better just in case somebody run into me and shit. But I don't give a fuck.
What they say, you look good, feel good, right? I mean, that's what they say. So you know,
Feel good regardless.
Yeah, I just feel good. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm good shape. I'm good. You know, all that. I ain't worried about how you catch me and shit. I make an excuse. Oh, I just came from somewhere where I was.
Feel good, look good,
Yeah, so.
yeah, no doubt.
inside out.
So,
What
who's that?
happened? What happened this week?
Oh shit! This week I got a good one. But this week, so as we speak, I think they're still at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Half the congregation is passed out. They're asleep. No, all jokes aside, at 7:00 they were still there.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Aretha
First of all,
Franklin.
we were there at
Because
11
everybody
o'clock
gotta sing,
last
everybody gotta
night.
do their thing.
There's no
Public
reason.
was
Look,
there at 11 o'clock.
there's
last
no
night.
intermission. Like they can't go get no food and beverages. They ain't got like they should have
They
a
brought
dude
it with
walking
them.
around quietly, and, with white gloves and being like,
Best believe they all had their bottle of water in their bag.
peanuts. No, people was out there. I can open my phone. I can't open my phone because we live. On my phone, there's pictures of people sleep. Old black
Yeah.
ladies, mouth wide open, head
Just sleep at the joint. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because they
saw
were there
5
all.
Five
Wait.
pictures of Bill Clinton, and I feel bad for them because they right up front. You know what I'm saying? They can't fall
Oh,
asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Bill
He right
Clinton was
he's
asleep?
on stage. No, he's on.
But they say he got real happy when Ariana Grande got up
Well, I
there.
mean, she a
yeah.
young. Hey, her little legs getting thick, man.
She
I mean,
shouldn't have wore
a
that
little young.
dress. She
Why not?
shouldn't have wore that.
Aretha kept her titties out. What the fuck?
No.
How she at
No.
Aretha's?
You shouldn't.
They need
have
somebody
worn
to
that.
I'm
sing.
just saying. Though,
We
like,
love
They
you,
need somebody to. They
Ariana,
need
but you
people to
shouldn't
fill
have
the
wore
8
that
hours.
dress.
The
No.
8 hour slot.
Ariana Grande don't know.
Her butt was halfway
Yeah,
out.
she
RSP,
just-
CTO.
yeah, she
I
do.
mean,
Everybody
like
knows that,
22,
yeah.
23. No, I mean, know it.
Even
though.
the
You know
man
what I mean?
said it.
I mean, you can learn
Like,
it.
know it from your people's playing.
If
it,
y'all watched
when you
it,
was
the
young,
man said,
coming
I
up
didn't
type
even know
note.
who Ariana. I was like, who is this lady?
So
But I
she-
mean,
so
look,
she got some shine at
she
Aretha
took-
Franklin's.
Right.
thing.
Right.
That's what's
took-
A
up.
lot
she
of
took
people
Mariah
know her
Carey's
name.
Hey,
place.
respect to Ariana, man. I
She
mean,
took
for
Mariah
real.
Carey's place. Mariah Carey can't sing no more. She can't sing no more. She's done. She's done. Stick a fork in her, bury it. Whatever you want to do. I love you, Mariah. You was the shit for a while with them high notes. All that shit.
can't
No,
say that.
all that you done. You
Ariana
done
didn't
every
put them
special she's
years
done for
in
the last
yet.
5 years.
She ain't put them years in yet.
Gladys Knight sing?
Hey, you know you sound like.
I'm
You know you
sure
sound
we
like.
sang. Come on.
Shaka Khan
song.
Yeah, Gladys did sing.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Gladys, Fantasia.
All
You know,
the-
what I'm saying? Of course,
all
you
the
gotta
ones
get
that you think you should've sung.
Jennifer Hudson and all.
Sure,
But
yeah,
look,
they had a list.
I seen the Clark.
But I'm saying,
Approved
yeah.
thing, too.
What if Aretha like Ariana Grande?
She did.
I mean, she might.
So
have.
why
I
the
mean,
fuck?
what I'm
That's
saying.
why
She
she's
might
saying. Man, my
have.
thing
She
is,
might
you sound like them people that be like, when you trying to get a job and they tell you need experience, but then you be like, I'm trying to get the job to get the experience. You're like, yeah, but you.
That's
So you
the
need
catch- hey,
experience.
that's the
I'm
catch
trying to
22
get
of
the
life.
job to get the experience, but we need somebody with experience. But how can I get experience?
She definitely
If you
has
won't give me the
experience if she
job.
sung at Aretha Franklin's
Look,
funeral.
look.
Okay.
Ariana
That on the
Grande
resume.
been
So,
around for 10 years now.
That's what it is. But I'm just saying
Cut
she
the
should have
shit.
just had on
Cut the shit.
a longer dress.
Cut the shit. Ariana Grande been around for 10. Look,
Can't name one of her. Can you name a single?
no, she had a
That's
joint
what I'm
with.
saying, and that
I like
she
the way-
hasn't-
I like what
put it-
Mac
put it
Miller.
like this though. She hasn't crossed over
Right?
into just regular. Because think about it, when
Right.
you cross
That's not-
over
no,
into
it's
just
not for
regular
us.
life,
It's not for us.
That's when I could be
Everything
like, oh,
ain't for
that's,
us.
that's the one who did that song or that song.
Okay,
She
I'm
hasn't
a big
done
Black.
that, though.
I'm a big Black Keys fan. Can anybody here name a Black Keys song?
Hell yeah, let's get it started.
No. That's
you
Black
said
Eyed
that-
Peas.
Oh,
Black-
Black Keys.
the
Oh,
Black Keys.
Gold on the Roof.
don't know.
What's the name? I know. Shit, man, I'm here.
But
I'm
that's
here
what I'm
with
saying. It's
Black
not. But I'm saying Ariana Grande is not for us. I can't
Lonely
name.
Lonely Wolf or something like that.
Oh, the Lonely Boy
yeah,
joint.
Lonely
Yeah.
Boy or
It's my
something.
joint.
Yeah, I'm
I
here.
mean,
I'm here.
yeah, you be hanging out with me though. But
Yeah,
so now, I mean, I'm just saying that Ariana Grande is not for us.
Like I said,
It's not for us.
If Aretha liked her, then that's all. Well,
Yeah, that's for Aretha,
That's
but,
all that
you know,
matters. You know what I mean?
so-
I just was looking at it like how she,
But you know what?
Aretha
McCain's
joint.
funeral was today too.
Who?
McCain's funeral was today.
Yeah.
McCain.
Couldn't see you.
Oh, you got
no visual.
My bad, I was blocking.
Big ass head. Hit that joint on the top, man.
My bad. My head was blocking.
That's what the best.
But we was talking
she
about
had the best
McCain.
reception in the house though.
His funeral was today. Y'all funny. Y'all being real rude. But look,
Guess who wasn't there?
a lot of people weren't there, but
Yeah. I mean, look.
From the
R.I.P.
grave, he
McCain.
blocked them.
Don't
Like,
come.
nah,
Yeah,
you ain't
don't
coming.
come.
Like,
If I
don't
got a
come.
pic
he
between
was straight up was like,
Aretha-
don't. He ain't want no fakeness. Don't
real
come
with it, though.
to
Hey.
my funeral. Straight
Yeah,
like
Sarah
that. And I was
Palin
like,
wasn't
hey.
invited. You know what I'm saying? Don't
I
come in
didn't know
here.
that.
Yeah, no, she was not invited either.
Oh.
Nah,
Yeah.
she wasn't invited. Nah.
Nah, why the fuck would you invite Sarah Palin?
List of people.
Yeah, he had a
not
list
invited.
before he went. He knew he was going. He had a list of
Right.
people that don't come
That's
in
what I'm
here.
saying.
Don't even.
He said it himself that he didn't want Donald Trump there. He made it known like I'm about to die soon. Like I don't.
But then
Nobody
Trump doubled
says
down.
like
I ain't want to go.
I don't plan on
anyway.
dying,
Like,
so I don't have a
like,
list
come
of
on,
people
man.
that I don't want at my funeral just yet. But when I get sick, I be like, matter of fact, tell that nigga don't come up here, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, why you keep saying that? Look, if I die sometime soon, if I keep saying some shit like that, it means I'm about to die soon. So he let it be known. Look, if I happen to die anytime soon,
Yeah,
make
he
sure
ain't want
Trump
that.
is
He
not
ain't
at my
want that.
funeral.
Nah.
He's
What
a
else
dickhead.
happened
Why would he's a big baby, man. He's sitting around. What do you think about John McCain?
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Man, come on, what you want some cookies and shit? Nigga? What the? No, you can't have no more cookies. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. He's a fucking jerk. Fucking joke. Another joke. Alex Jones, the conspiracy theorist.
Who's that?
Alex Jones, this guy. Radio host, always be yelling about conspiracies and yeah, he be all on the radio and shit like all on the radio. Hates transgender people, can't stand them. I mean, that's his number one enemy, transgender people, right? So he's live shotting something that he's talking about on TV or whatever, right? Closes his phone out, bam, transgender porn right there. He's looking for T-males, for T-girls on his phone.
See, that's what I'm saying. Think about it. The one who's the loudest is the one that's like.
So he got basically he got caught.
How did that get on the screen?
He's saying basically it popped up. It just popped up.
Yeah.
Right?
On
However,
a show? On live TV?
well, he was
Hey,
he,
that
he
is
was he
funny,
was he
man.
was looking at something showing something on whatever format he was on, whatever TV or whatever he was on, and he went to close out to go into something else. But what happened was, if you have an iPhone or any type of Apple product, you got them squares that are all that but like my dad has an iPad and he has no idea how to really use it, so he'd be like, man, my iPad acting slow, man, and I'd be like, Pop, you got like 100 boxes open. So when it closed out that one box to go into another box, some
They was able to
eagle-eyed
see what it-
stopped right there and was like, he was looking at transgendered women, men, women. I get so confused, but I don't know. It was
Either
a
way,
You know,
yeah.
Either way,
So
you
what
busted.
did he say though? Did he say
It was just some stuff that popped up. He was looking at something like that. Look, the only time porn pops up on my shit is when I was looking at
when
porn.
you
You
lie
know
your
what I'm
way out
saying?
of it.
Shit, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Phones don't lie.
I don't look
Yeah,
at I don't look for
phones
recipes
absolutely
and shit,
don't
and
lie.
then porn
No,
pops
you
up. It's
catch a
not-
person's phone and look at their history, it'll tell you a lot about
So
them.
Yeah,
so
cool.
so so
Look
basically,
at
like
their
you
phone
said,
history.
you know, the loudest. I hate transgender
Yeah,
people.
as you was telling the story, I was like, I bet at some point, you know, it's going to end
honesty
with
factor.
he got
Well,
caught with
you know, when
transgender
people-
or
Now,
something.
honest with himself.
When people
Nah, he
are
not.
like,
He not.
look at every picture of this guy. I swear, everyone is like,
What you hate that you attracted to him. That's
yeah,
what you
and
hate.
it bothers you
is,
that you're
right,
attracted
yeah.
to.
But that's the worst type, though. Think
Chicks
about
with
it. You
dicks.
got other ones out there that just accept it, and he just and
Straight up,
trying to get
no.
everybody against it. But on the low, you like it though. You dig what I'm saying? Like that's he ain't been real with himself, man.
Yeah, the honesty factor.
It's like, don't nobody care if you like
Nobody cares.
chicks with dicks.
People
What
who
movie
care
was
don't
that when he
matter.
was like,
That's
there
what
are no
they say,
chicks
right?
with dicks, man. It was a Seth Rogen joint. He was like,
yeah,
it's a
chicks
chick with a
with
dick.
dicks,
He
man.
said, there are no
what
chicks
was
with
that
dicks.
joint,
What
man?
movie was that? Pineapple Express. It was.
Nah, remember they paid for a 40-year-old version. Remember they paid for him.
Oh, yeah.
But
Don't
he was
kinda
like, yo,
deserve
share that
one
dick.
now.
He was like, yo,
What's that,
don't
man?
we gotta get some type of money back or some shit like that.
Was it that? Yeah, so he's
Nope.
undercover tranny
Yeah,
lover.
but it's only poetic justice that he got caught up
That's
like
right.
that. You dig what I'm saying? That's exactly the way he should have got caught up.
That's right.
Live streaming while you yelling, all this and that, your phone.
Yeah.
Your
Boom.
phone
Busted.
snitch your ass out. So
Busted.
So he's gonna come up with some
Nah.
excuse. He came up with it was just something that had popped up, but it's
No.
boxes that you didn't close out.
yeah,
Like,
I've never gotten
we all have
transgender
iPhones and shit, you know what I'm
spam
saying?
on my phone.
Look, I watch porn. I said it before. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
I don't have gay porn popping up on my shit. I watch porn, and you know what I'm saying. Ain't nothing other than titties and shit, and random cam videos keep popping up on my shit. You know what I'm saying? They got me now, and they keep asking me if I want to date and shit. My phone be randomly going off and shit. Hey, you want to meet up? I be like, what the fuck is this? Can't be watching porn on your phone no more. It's terrible. I got the kids playing with my phone and shit. Shit, asking me if I want to go hang out and shit. No, getting me in trouble, man. I don't know this person.
Right.
Just told myself.
You like to watch
Hey,
porn.
we all family, man. We all
okay.
family,
Honestly,
dog.
facts.
We've
Two
all
real
watched
radio.
porn.
There you go.
Hey,
You know,
Two
you
Real
know.
Radio. Lay it all out there. It's nothing. I mean, that's what you do. That's what you do.
It's still straight
you're
though.
safe.
It's still straight porn though. I just, you know what I'm saying?
You watch, that's what you watch.
No. I watch straight
Yes.
porn. Straight.
It's fine.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
You watching it. So what? You watching it.
Straight porn though. So sad day. It's the last of our support local month.
Local
Support
month.
local money.
Yeah,
Woo, woo.
yeah, that's
Support
right.
Support local. Shout out to all the people that came through, all the local businesses that came through.
Yes.
Yeah, we've had some good ones too. Yeah.
Really did.
Yeah, we got some really, really good ones, man. We got some appointments that we got to go
Round of
meet.
applause.
Some
Thank y'all.
yeah.
Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all.
That was dope. That was dope. I think we're going. Like I said, we really got to continue
We
to support
enjoyed
local.
each and every one of y'all. Each and every one of y'all. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, got some good stuff. I still haven't used my bath bomb. I got the
did.
bath
It was
bomb early.
great.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
My
wonderful.
people's used too. Yeah, she said.
You didn't use your joint, did you? No.
Nah, not yet. Because it got the CBD in it, so I gotta wait
So
till
good.
you know.
Want to really
So
relax.
really need
It
to
ain't
be
gonna
heard.
do but make you
It's
relax.
not
It's good for
really
your
easy,
skin.
You know what I
Maybe
mean?
you should do it.
So support local
Yeah.
Support local.
music.
Yeah, we doing music, man. What's
We
up, man?
are doing our
let's
music
do that, man.
edition.
What's up?
Welcome to DC. Oh, sorry.
You could have finished the joint. I mean,
Y'all could have finished
so-
it if y'all wanted to.
huh?
Go ahead.
You ain't trying to say nothing. All right. So today we have Untimely Success Entertainment.
All right.
And they
Cool.
brought their artist Fly Guy Twan. They're gonna, just play a song for us, talk about their business, and we also have Studio Runners Entertainment. So we got ETA Money Road coming through. He's going to tell us about his new single, his new project, and a little bit about maybe these guys can tell us a little about internet streaming and how they that revenue stream from there because I don't understand it too much. So
Maybe they can give us a
And I want
lesson,
to
too.
understand this new young music.
Yeah, a
man.
lesson.
I'm out to
Give
look.
us
you
a
keep
lesson.
saying young music like you
Man,
45.
my man gonna plug me in like, huh?
He said like you old.
Hey,
Man. You still in the loop?
We old enough. 10
I got
years.
for real, but honestly, I do want to know how the DC music scene, because you know my man used
Yeah.
to do his thing back in the
Yeah, I got a couple folks that,
do
it's actually, you know what's funny? It's not what it was 10 years ago, man. These dudes are actually making some moves, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. DC got the
It's a lot. It's a lot of little. It's a lot of gangs. I'm sure they'll tell us about they squad, but you got the Glizzy gangs and the House Life gang, and it's about 100 different, and they rank, man. It's top 50 in DC, top 50 in the DMV. They really making some moves. So we're gonna get into that. Let them hip these old folks up here about what's going on, what moves they're making.
Hit the old folks up.
You gotta think about when we came up, it was a whole different style of record industry. You had records, you had to go out here and really push record sales, and you didn't have then Soulja Boy came and flipped the whole shit upside down. You had major labels and stuff. Now the major labels are hurting to find somebody, anybody that's already done that work. So we're gonna get into that, let them tell us, what's going on, and take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Be right back.
Radio.
Jones is 22, 24, 26, 32 ounce pretty blue. Stuff in your puppy, snuffing with my fuck stick. 22 cent booty pig, 24 make movie flick. 26 mile high club, 3 Sims in the bathtub. Geechee for the lap up. Pray to God you meet each other in the mall or something. Ex used to hate me, cause I fucked her best friend. She wanted to be a lesbian. Me too, fat bitch on the E2. Back boom on E2. Beat you, slide to your one walls. Ebony, POV, met you on Pornhub. Hashtag all cash, fat ass no water. Book is money daughter. Ow!
We
Yes,
are back.
indeed.
We
Yes,
are back.
indeed,
We are
man.
back. We got Bird and Fly Guy Twan from Untimely Success Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to
How
the
y'all
Two
feeling?
Real
Welcome.
Radio.
Thank y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate
y'all
that.
through, man.
Appreciate that.
Definitely, man.
So, tell us a little bit about yourselves, man.
Well, basically, Untimely Success Entertainment. It's USE. Me and my business partner Joe, we came together about 2 years ago. A mutual friend linked us together, and just been building ever since. Honestly, we got Big Doja on our roster,
Okay.
who's a producer. He's working right now, engineering in the studio. As always, shout out to PMG.
Yeah, that.
You know.
A lot of hits. behind
But
those.
yeah, me and Joe came together, and we just trying to bring together leaders, the creative industry inside of DC, and just build our production team organically, moving with a lot of dope people. We had some real cool people come through the studio already. Shout out to J5, Yanni Cinco, Big Moon, Moonivation. You know, it's a lot of good people working, just networking, staying strong with it. Pushing my guy, Fly Guy, right now.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
JT 1800.
Straight up.
Shout out to Gleesh. He just had us at RFK Stadium doing the
yeah,
Soul
Gleesh,
Smoke
yeah.
Stadium.
That's my big
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
yeah.
Gleesh got that water, that Gleesh water.
They,
That's
Man, I got a
boy.
bottle.
She,
Yeah.
that was suggested.
Yeah.
It was he was one. I think we couldn't nail him down just for tonight. So last minute type of stuff. It was another first couple people couldn't nail down, but he was one of them that was suggested that we needed to get with. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
so
no doubt, no
that's
doubt.
a name
Got
that I
some dope
wasn't.
sounds.
I wasn't really familiar with when I first. Like you said, old guys like us. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really hip on who.
Gleesh been at it for a while.
Yeah, he
though.
has been out
Been
there.
at it for a
Yeah,
while.
I mean, we talk off camera. I know Gleesh. We'll talk off camera though. But yeah. But nah. So what was the inspiration that made you feel like let me use my platform to pull together other talent? You dig what I'm saying? Because it takes something to do that versus all right, I'm about to try to get out there. I'm about to try
Nah,
to
no
do it.
question. I mean,
Try
I
to
come
build
from a
team,
family
you know?
background that was like my granddad on my mom's side, rest in peace to him. He was on the radio in Sacramento, California, and he was on the TV out there, KRCA. Then I had an uncle that was on radio in Chicago, WVON. My Uncle Lucky. So it's like I always had it in my family to want to do it. And I mean, I was like Fly Guy 19, 20, thinking I knew it all, wanting to be the artist. And like y'all said earlier and stuff, we came from a generation where if you wasn't in the go-go band,
you
Who
can
rapping?
We wasn't right. We wasn't.
Oh, y'all rapping?
we wasn't
Like-
catching
And
on.
I think that was one of the things that hindered us early, that people only saw us as
go-go.
As go-go.
As
You know what I'm
go-go.
saying? It
Right.
wasn't. They didn't understand. And then, two, I mean, people just don't understand go-go. I'm not a big fan when I'm here because I grew up with it. But when I go elsewhere, I like to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Something that I like. You know what I'm saying? But
nostalgia.
and I got my favorites, you know what I'm saying? I got, certain tapes that I love, you know what I'm saying, from way back, you know what I'm saying, back in the day and
PA
shit.
Palace
But
dates and shit. Like
yeah,
dates
yeah,
you could
definitely.
go back to.
But
you know what I mean? So, nah, you
that was
right
one of the
about
things
that.
that I felt like, and I feel like people don't understand about. They don't even understand go-go. When you hear it, you love it, you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere it goes, you know what I'm saying? They beating their feet in Poland right now. You know what I'm saying? They holding classes over there to
Crazy
teach them how to.
levels,
Yeah, you
yeah,
seen it?
true
I
that,
mean,
true that.
and it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful to see that our city is finally getting that recognition. But for a long time, we were just
And I ain't
pots and
lying,
pans
'cause
and shit.
That's how I started. I started with Go-Go. Shout out to high quality major band, A2C. I did it all.
Yeah. That's what I was about to
Every
ask you, man. So what was your
instrument,
what was your
I do it
introduction to everything? Yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm Fly Guy.
Yeah.
I'm known all over the DMV, man. I mostly be out New York all the time. Times Square, networking. Putting
Yeah.
business in. But I just love music. You feel me? Like it's just for me. You feel
How
me?
long you been doing your thing?
I've been doing this for years since I was a youngin'. It started
dig.
with Go-Go. So I was probably about the youngest nigga you probably knew beating his feet on the block. All that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
But that's one of our benefits. I mean, white kids had garage bands back in the day. I mean, you did the 50, 60, 70. I mean, they had their garage bands with their buddies because they were in whatever, and they, he played the trombone and he played the guitar, and they got together through music class, and that's where a lot of guys I know that play instruments that dope on the keyboard, dope, no training, just hanging out with their older brother or their older folks or whatever, and learned a little something and just took it from there.
that was like the little generational gap, that you gotta kind of bridge yourself on when, I'm 33. So when I deal with Twan, I know that, okay, we're going to have a different perspective on it, but it's always passion. It's never really aggression when we butt heads or even shout out to Illy Cartier. That's her bag right there.
Yeah, that joint.
Yeah.
We're going to get it all in that joint.
Yeah, and me and Illy butt heads all the time sometimes, and it's just like, we have a different perspective, but that doesn't mean we can't build from that. You know what I mean? We don't have to compete off of it, just collab off of the disagreements, honestly, because that's when some of the most creative stuff comes out of that.
Well, you ain't got to always understand or be coming from the same place to make a good product. You know what I'm saying? We don't always see eye to eye on here. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see eye to eye. But how does the difference in where you came up? Like, so it's about a 10-year gap or so, like that. So how do you, from music that you grew up and the time that you grew up in to the time that you grew up in, music, distribution,
influences, inspirations, all of it is just different.
The music game has changed drastically in the last 10 years. You thinking 10 years ago, Soulja Boy, basically gave the FU to the label.
But you guys, you remember Napster, so it's like to
Napster
see the evolution of just streaming,
ripping,
downloading, LimeWire, stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. So,
but that was the first intro.
Throwback, LimeWire. There we go. Right. Hey, you young bucks, Google LimeWire. They like, what the fuck this nigga talking?
The fans have a question. The fans have a question. Fly guy. What are some of your musical inspirations?
Well,
Sweet voice. There you go.
To be honest, I really ain't have none, like, starting up, but, like, I always watch my brother Gleesh, So, like, when I seen that you can actually, make it out the hood off of music, you know what I mean? I was just like, damn, so you can actually do something other than tearing your ACL, because I was a sports player. I was always into the basketball. You catch me in any local gym, So yeah, I was doing that, and it was just
and
like
the music bug got you. Got bit by the bug.
That was from upstairs. I ain't gonna hold you because I got into a lot of little legal trouble being young and dumb. You know what I mean? So like, I was out here on the wrong path, just wilding, crashing. I got locked up. Was caught with
blase.
The
music saves you.
But yeah, and when I
took
locked
that and
up,
you turned that around
exactly,
and you was like, all right, let me
at the time I thought I wanted to come home. You feel what I'm saying? So like when I came home, it was just like, oh no,
that focus.
This what I need you to do. This is your plan. This what I got for you, and I just ran with it. And since then, everything just been blessings.
That's what's up, man. That's a good story, man. For real, man. I mean, ain't nobody perfect, bro. You already know that. But it's like, learning from, things and then trying to do something better. Like you said, man, I appreciate that.
So who would we say is I don't want to make you take somebody else and say my music is like this guy, or my music is like, but what kind of music y'all producing? Like, what would be your if you had to put it into
basically? So if you listen to me, you gonna see different.
Yeah, every artist I try to attach myself to got different sounds.
To me, I mean, from people, they say I have a unique sound. Like everybody that listens to my music and like it catches easily. You know what I mean? That's what they tell me. Like it's just like it was meant. Like it's just weird. Yeah. Like sometimes I be listening back and be like, damn, I said that.
Right. It be like that. Yeah.
Well, it's supposed
like, damn, I said because I don't write. That's one thing.
So
Most of the time, we do everything
off the top.
It's just that's how I knew. Like other people don't have gifts like that. I can put together a mixtape. You can give me a certain time, and I can have 5 mixtapes done, like 2-week period.
His work ethic is crazy. Him and Doja work ethic is out of this world. Doja making 300 beats, he making 15 songs a week. Like, it's crazy.
So they compliment each other. That's
it's crazy.
Who else on y'all roster?
Well, I'm not really attaching myself to too much. He rap with JT 1800. That's Water Boys. You know what I mean? We got a lot of attachments to like Cruiser Santana. Shout out Cruiser.
He was just in Bliss last night with Lil Uzi.
I also manage an artist named Bula. Shout out to Bula. We got What Now? His joint coming out real soon. We're gonna drop his EP. He got stuff with Doja, so we keeping that real in-house for real. But everything else for real, it's an organic sound. Mostly with the studio, we just try to get the producers to come in and build off of the beats. We feel like a lot of studios cater to the rappers and stuff like that, and that's cool. But we kind of want to, just as much as you can book time to rap, come book time to make your beats. We might have something that will push you to do something further instead of,
big thing
you know,
too, so just doing that. So you know, it'd be a lot of artists in there, so you never know who would be in there. I walked in there, Moon was in there one day. You hear me? Show me how to put together a beat, you know, stuff like that. It's just certain things, you know, that you can come see.
So look, from having the concept of coming up with, you know, the company, and from actually having the company now, what would you say was the biggest hurdle? You know, like, because obviously everybody got to go over something to get to where they at. You dig what I'm saying? So
I mean, I'm a real team player, so usually it's like everybody got to be each other's like crutch within our stuff. We probably got like. Shout out to Gordo too. Gordo, Bula, Fly Guy Twan, they lock in with us. You know, we got PMG that just recently came in, and them girls is 3 girls from the South Side. They on fire.
So they doing it.
Y'all hear that? Don't miss that. Don't miss that, people.
Yeah, we went to the Rappers Challenge. Shout out the Stokey Project.
They got a team, people.
Yeah.
You trying to get somewhere, you trying to build out here, you can't do it alone.
Yeah.
Can't do it alone. You need you a team. You need you a strong team.
Yeah, I thought you could do it alone.
Nah, you can't, man. We got pieces that you don't even see. We won't even talk about the pieces that we got that, you know, that sets this up for us. I mean, it's somebody that does that. A thankless job. I mean, you know, so you gotta have your team. Speaking of teams though, let's get into this bag, man. Oh, what you do with the bag?
That's right there.
Oh, man, turn.
Trying to see the bag.
Y'all admiring the bag. We trying to see the bag. They need to see the bag.
Yeah, let me put
the hood is so business, right? You gotta show them the hood. Like,
all right, so shout out to Illy.
Yeah,
that's my sis. We went to North Carolina A&T together.
Okay, bring it.
HBCU.
Yes, Aggie Pride, G-Ho, all that there. But Illy came up with this bag.
Dumb. That joint's. I don't even want to. For all the people that don't know, that's a good thing to be dumb. That joint's stupid.
We got several colors. You can follow her on Instagram at Illy Cartier.
I'm a backpack person too. That's why I'm like, damn.
There you go.
And I'm gonna show y'all some stuff like the hood comes off, or you can keep it on. Good for a day like today. It's hot and rainy outside. You just throw your hood
that's ridiculous, man.
That's
Hey, show the hood one more time.
Show the hood.
Show. You see me over here geeking and shit. You laughing?
You say funny.
Show that joint.
Try it out right quick.
That joint savage.
Let him try it on you.
I'm a sucker for a hood. I love a hood.
I like the bag, but the hood just. Yeah, it's just. No.
On some real cool stuff. Yeah, some real cool.
Then the front part right here come off for the ladies for a little clutch.
Oh,
you could just.
It's a 2-in-1.
That sound like a. That's like what backpack would Inspector Gadget have and shit. That's what that jump.
A little clutch part to it.
What backpack would Inspector Gadget have? Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? With a hood. That joint got a clutch. Hey, look, if that joint had a tray in it, we'd be in there, man.
Yeah.
Flip it upside down. You got a tray in the joint.
Plenty of space.
Like you could get in the bag and come apart.
All that.
Are you serious? This man just said a duffel bag. I told Inspector Gadget. That joint official, man.
Strap on that thing.
So you just have it like that.
Oh, she got you all the way connected.
Shout out to Illy.
Hey, that's a joke you couldn't keep. Like if I bought that joint, my girl snatching that joint. She gonna be like, "Oh, it turned into a what?" It's more things that I can use than you can use. Bam, gone. Gone.
They call it the fanny pack joint.
Man, we on that bag.
She got a little briefcase for the females.
She hooked y'all all the way up. You can connect this to this.
All right, so
she got new music too. Shout out to Illy. She's an artist as well. She's a very talented female, man.
So speaking of music, y'all got a single right now, Vince Carter.
Oh yeah.
The name, where you get the name from?
Man.
Cause Vince Carter, man, explosive, jump out the gym.
Yeah, that's
and banging on you. Is that what this is?
So yeah, that's one of them. But it's more of my style. You hear me? So
okay, so we gonna.
It's more of what I went through though. You gotta hit the stages.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, like for me as an older cat and stuff, when the guys make the music and they're younger than me, I liked it because Twan didn't cuss too much in this song. If you listen to it, he probably cussed maybe 5 times at the most. You know what I mean? So when it's produced by somebody that's with us and you don't cuss, let's go to the radio station and see if they like it
without, you know what I'm saying?
No, go with that.
Look at them, they over there stuck on that bag over there.
The multiple pockets inside.
I told you, she over there Jones stuck off the bag.
I joined this.
So yeah, we
God understand.
Still going
there's
through
still
it,
multiple
though,
pockets inside.
right, with another joint in.
Mr. Winston.
Middle pocket right here in the back.
Man, try to get into the club with that joint.
Right.
Hey.
Whatever you got.
They just like, all right, go ahead.
Let me just bang your bag.
Like, fuck it, go ahead. Just go ahead.
All the way
There you
up.
go.
Yep,
That's what's
yep.
up. That's what's
Yep.
up.
She did her thing.
All right, so one more time.
Hold on. And then we got the
Untimely Success,
Untimely
USE. You can follow us on Instagram at Untimely Success Entertainment. We got usstudios.net. That's our website, usstudios.net, at Untimely Success on Instagram. My Instagram is Bird with the Word. You know, this long live big flirt.
Yeah, just how it's said.
Long live Big Flirt. That's Fly Got Twan.
Big flirt.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Big flirt.
Appreciate y'all bringing us out. Shout out to Montez, PR.
Let them know where they can get the bag. Let them know where they can get the
At
bag.
Ellie Cartier, or you can DM me, Bird with the Word, and we're gonna link you in for real, man.
Y'all heard it.
You
Get
could,
y'all one.
Honestly, you really want the bag, you can text me. It's 470-378-8830. You really want to talk about the bag, we can link it up, because Illy will be here like next month, I think, and we could bring her up here. So you guys
definitely
We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you back.
appreciate the platform.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, man.
Thank
we
y'all
appreciate
for coming
So
through.
I think we're gonna play Vince Carter during our break, and we're gonna bring our next group up. We got studio runners up here, ETA, Money Row, and Point.
That's what's up. All right, man.
Two Real
Vince
Radio.
Carter.
Shout out
Vince Carter.
LCLB.
I'm gonna go.
Big Doja, nigga.
Around the city looking for the ops. Standing 15, Vince Carter. Papa's on fat, big Papa. 4 sticks, 2 whips, 2 charges. Fence come break or take charges. Good gas, mom, we no farmer. A flirt, A face, A mama. A crack, I'm getting guala. Ride through the city, leg up in the glit. Jugging, I'm trapping, I was taking risks. I got that drop, come take a dip. I'm serving rocks, boo got them stiff. Ride around the city looking for the ops. Standing 15, Vince Carter. Papa's on fat, big Papa. 4 sticks, 2 whips, 2 charges. Smoking on gas, action. I smoke on dope, pressure. New Benz, new Porsche, new Tesla. New shoes, red bottom, no catcher. Broke boy, he broke, knee catcher. We slide, new car, new Lexus. Big bags, my bitch, she precious. That pass pockets so precious. We might go slide, hit. I came with a 30 stick. I got the water, dip. Let's hit the stain, lit. I'm with them horses, we stay in the trench. Let's say trying to slide, put the leg in the field. Smoke out the pound, zip. Slide out of Uber, lift. Ride around the city, 50 in the whip. I hit a jug, I stole all the bricks. That is 15, the Carter in the Smith. I really slide, put the leg in the glip. I'm sliding tonight, bitch, I got my eye in the night. The horses with me and they all got them pistols. Them horses, they ain't trying to fight, we taking the nigga like city looking for the ops. Standing 15, Vince Carter. Papa's on fat, big Papa. 4 sticks, 2 whips, 2 charges. Fence come break or take charges. Good gas, mom, we no farmer. A flirt, A face, A mama. A crack, I'm getting guala. Ride through the city, leg up in the glit. Jugging, I'm trapping, I was taking risks. I got that drop, come take a dip. I'm serving rocks, boo got them stiff. Ride around the city looking for the ops. Standing 15, Vince Carter. Papa's on fat, big Papa. 4 sticks, 2 whips, 2 charges.
Big Doja, nigga.
Ride around the city looking for the ops. Standing 15, Vince Carter. Papa's on fat, big Papa. 4 sticks, 2 whips, 2 charges. Fence come break or take charges. Good gas, mom, we no farmer. A flirt, a face, a mama. A crack, I'm getting guala. Ride through the city, leg up in the glit. Jugging, I'm trapping, I was taking risks. I got that drop, come take a dip. I'm serving rocks, boo got them stiff. Ride around the city looking for the ops. Standing 15, Vince Carter.
Yeah, that Vince Carter, right? Right, okay.
Hey, I like that.
That's I like that.
Man. That's what's up.
All right, we back. Cool. The ladies over. Oh, they done with the bag. I finished with the bag.
Taking a sip of water.
Okay.
Taking their bag.
I like that. I like that little box, man. I like the little table, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We just start bringing some more people in.
All right, so what we got?
So right now we got ECA Money Row. Studio Runners.
All right.
Welcome to the show, Ro.
Yeah, appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man. That's what's up.
What's up, Ro?
How you doing? I didn't get a chance to speak yet.
All right, so tell us a little about yourself, man.
Basically, I've been making music for a long time. You know, since before it was a popular thing to do in the city. You know what I mean? I was one of the people who started just to really tap into it. Back in the day, a lot of people used to be part of bands. Yeah. So, you know, I wasn't doing that. I was rapping, you know what I mean, from the beginning. So, over time, I just took it and continued it and tried to make a career out of it and, you know, went from there, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
No. I ain't want to step on your toes. No,
yeah.
So you say you started out doing the rapping thing.
Yes.
You saying straight up and down.
From the very beginning. Okay. I like the first artist that I really took to was Snoop. You know what I mean? Yeah. Snoop was one of the first artists that I really took to, and you know, and after Doggy Style, which kind of changed everything about what I wanted to do or whatever. I still, you know, you still got other passions and hobbies, but you know, that kind of changed it. Just listening to that album. So, I mean, just from there.
So you can actually pinpoint it to that album.
Yeah.
The album.
That changed your whole life.
Doggy Style was
direction,
magical though, man.
life though.
Yeah.
Like that's deep. Like
that I never heard nothing like
but
that.
I remember my life when I heard that album.
And it was just his style too. I mean, he had the bush, he was laid back, he was tall, Slim. I'm kind of tall as Slim, so it was something.
Shelly, he made the tall dude not look all awkward, kind of like he was kind of cool.
Yeah, you know. So,
but was there anything that you noticed, like, you know, with DC having the stigma of being go-go and everything, and like you said, with you not necessarily doing the band route, was there any issues that you had to deal with, like, you know,
absolutely
rap, like, you know, this is what
absolutely. They used to call me a Bama. They used to be like, hey, you want to be one of them New York dudes? He rap, and they used to laugh me out. You know what I mean? I went through a lot, you know, just to be able to make music.
Just to be heard
but,
and shit, right.
You know, once people heard it, it was just like, oh, I understand why you rap now. You're kind of talented. Yeah. But, you know, in the beginning, it was just like, oh, yeah, you want to be one of them New York dudes, or you want to, you know, and I just generally like the art form, you know what I mean? I just like rappers. You know, even the go-go rappers, I like them, Los and, you know, all them dudes.
Message people, don't listen to what people say. If it's your dream and it's your passion, follow your passion, follow your dream. Right. Screw what anybody think.
We were talking to our last guest about how, you know, go-go, how when you go elsewhere, they don't see DC as a music. I mean, we have artists that come from this area, but as far as rap, they don't see us as a. They didn't for a long time see us as a hub.
They seeing it now.
They still don't.
They're seeing it now. Well,
I mean, it's starting to get more recognition.
I'm gonna tell you why it's getting better, because it's getting younger. If you notice, before it was a lot of artists who kind of controlled their own music, you know, and then they had to deal with. They don't have to deal with those artists anymore. You know what I mean? They don't have to deal with Chuck Brown. He's dead. They don't have to deal with whoever else. He's not living. Right. You know, the game is changing. So now they can come in and kind of read. And that's what they doing. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they doing. No disrespect to anybody who doing their thing now. But, you know, that's what they doing. They raiding the city for the talent, you know what I mean, to control the market. You know what I mean? Because so far, you know, up until this point, DC has been an independent market because of go-go. Because it's primarily live. Right. You know what I mean? So they couldn't really, they didn't understand go-go. They still don't understand go-go. That's why go-go never got to the certain level because they didn't know how to market it for real. They didn't know what they was dealing with.
But when they do market it somewhat properly, when Ludacris puts them up on MTV, the crowd
Essence and all that,
loves it. They love it. When we were just talking about, they beating their feet in Poland. I mean, they love it when they're exposed to it. But is there a certain? It seems like, and maybe you can help me with that. It seems like a certain fear of letting that sound out.
I mean,
because I can name 100 dope DC artists, DMV artists. I mean, we all know artists that we feel like, man, forget whoever's up there right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding around bumping this Vince Carter joint because I don't want to hear what you're saying. I'm riding around bumping, artists that I why is the sound not getting?
I mean, the go-go sound. See, the thing is, first and foremost, is who can make a go-go album all the way around the board? You know what I mean? Using just the art form of go-go. Could you make an album? It has to be somebody with a lot of experience. I don't know if that person even exists, you know what I mean, to even have enough experience in go-go and in hip-hop to kind of merge it for a whole project.
For a whole album, right.
For a whole album, you know what I mean? It's just going to take somebody who has an old enough ear to understand go-go and the roots of go-go, and a young enough ear to understand hip-hop at where it is at now. You know what I mean? So it's just a real merger that would have to happen for that happen. Now, I got tracks that I've done that's like go-go-ish tracks. And it's a good merger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, naturally.
You know what I mean? It's a good merger. But to do a whole album is different because you got to have so many different feels, in the project.
So what's your style like? Like what's your, what's your whole thing? Like,
it's original. My style is original. When you listen to the music, you'll be able to hear that my style is just totally 100% unadulterated original. You know what I mean? It's lyrical, extremely lyrical. It makes you think. The songs are powerful. You know what I mean? I feel like if I write a song and it's not really everything, I scratch it or I'll do stuff to it. I don't put it out. You won't hear it. You won't. So it's everything.
So
every track you hear is
like
everything I had on it. You know what I mean? So and you hear it when you listen to the music. You know what I mean?
And what about your production? You do production?
I do my own production. I mean,
so it's like a one-man band? Like
you know what's crazy? Now, let me say this. If I want to make some money, I do it myself. Because I'm the producer. I'm
keep
the
that
artist.
overhead.
I own
overhead costs
the intellectual property.
Yeah.
But when it's just about, I got certain producers that I like, who I work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Rick, shout out to Boosie. Shout out to Slyboy Cash. Those are my producers who I will go to and say, hey, I need a track, or I like that track that or send me some tracks and I might go through something and I might like it. But overall, I try to keep a lot of the control when it comes to the music because whether people like it or not, it's a business and you can't do business with everybody. You know what I mean? If your business practices ain't proper, I don't want to find out after we're already in business. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna affect me. I'm gonna be upset.
Shit,
Sound like you done been through some stuff already.
You know what? I used to run a studio. The same thing they were saying they doing now. Y'all run a studio, right? I used to run. That's how I started off. You know what I'm saying? That's, believe it or not, that's how I really learned the game. 100%. I learned so much running a studio because you get the people who call you and say, oh, yeah, I'm coming in to do sessions. They don't show up. You get the people who come not prepared.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You get to see every negative portion of this game as an artist and producer, whatever manager, whatever it is. You'll have artists who come in like, I ain't even know we was coming in the studio. You look at the manager, whoever booked the time, you like, dang,
no music.
No music. You get the real of the game. And
gotta be prepared when you step in that studio.
Yeah, and so
when you in the studio, you gotta be ready to go.
Yeah, so that's how I learned. Mostly everything that I learned was just running the studio. You know what I mean? And just kind of buying some equipment and doing it on my own. Me and my cousin put some money together and it was just like, hey, let's see what we can do. You know what I mean? And at the time, you know what? A lot of studios was just charging too much money for the work, the amount of work.
Studio time was.
But see, this was the problem with it.
That was the pimping of that was the people seeing that everybody wanted to get into that. So the dudes put up that money to get the studio, and it was.
That's why niggas filtered dope.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, this is the
like,
problem.
Who got the money to do it?
This is the problem that DC artists end up having with the studio time is that Atlanta, them dudes down in Atlanta, them dudes out Cali, them dudes in New York, they just be in there and they they're able to put out so much different work, you know, so much work. Whereas though we paying $200 or $300 for a couple hours, we ain't gonna be able to compare to the amount of work that they putting out. You know what I mean?
You got the luxury of phone and
not
sleep
to
in
mention
the
if you
studio
don't produce and you gotta buy beats too.
Yeah, true that.
The producer about to hit your head. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to compete with all these artists all over the world. See, people don't understand. Just because you rap at home or wherever you rap at, you still competing with every other artist in the game. Even the artist that came, the artist that's living, the artist that's dead, whoever. You competing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I might got 10 artists. I say I want some new music. I might want to go buy this old Pop drink or this old Scarface drink. You know what I'm saying? But I might hear your drink. So it's still you competing in the same markets, the same marketplace. So you got to have a good arsenal to compete with.
So what's next for you as an artist, man? You got anything coming?
Oh yeah, I got an album. I got a good album coming out. It's called Thrones.
Say Thrones?
Thrones. You know, my last mixtape I did was called Hate. And it's on YouTube. It did over 100,000 hits on YouTube. Independently, you know, I never paid.
Y'all
for
go
it.
check it out.
Let's check it out, man.
I never
check
paid.
it out on
Say it one more
YouTube.
time, man. One more time.
Hate.
Let's get 100,001 views.
Yeah.
Go check 'em out.
That's what's up.
That's it, man.
Yeah, I never, paid for views. I never got no radio play. I got one station played. It was a station in DC in Arlington. DC DC Rocks. DC Music Rocks.
Oh, no.
DC Music Rocks is the station. They play all types of music, you know what I mean? But I linked up with them, and they was the only one who played it. They gave me a play, so I'm gonna shout them out. But
shout out to them. Shout out to them for that.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I worked the record. I sent it to I sent it to PGC. I sent it to Tony Reds. I talked to him, and he gave me some. You gotta go get her. He told me some wild stuff. I'm being real with y'all. You know, just too real radio.
Hey, you right, man.
Hey, I talked to Tony Reyes. He told me I gotta get a radio representative and all this wild stuff. I'm like,
I tell everybody that the music industry is $1 billion game.
You know,
it's like, yo, for you to eat off of my plate, you know what I'm saying? Like, man was trying to look, I got mine. You know,
ain't no elbow space.
But once you get in, then that's when you keep.
But you know what's crazy? The part, you know what's the crazy part about it and why it hurts is because you kill your farm system like that. You always as good as your new talents that come in. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it like a football team. If a football team win the Super Bowl and they young, you think about how many more Super Bowls they can win, rather than you go get this old person who barely in it. You might get a year or two out of it. So you want new talent. You want, because it's good for the game. As you know, like growing a plant is good new talent. So they killing the new talent with all the politics. Politics don't help it. Find somebody, go, and to me, every company should have this. If you really want a company, you should have one person out there who's searching for talent, new talent, anywhere they can find it, because that is where your money is gonna come in at, and that's how you're gonna really grow your company.
Staying ahead of the shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's getting the
next
new talent, the next new artist. You always supposed to look.
If you that artist, you gotta be ready. You never know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You never know when opportunity going up. You gotta be ready.
This was a cool ass episode.
Yeah, this was dope. This was dope. We gotta. You know what's funny? We gotta come back and do an episode where we just doing music politics, and then really, man, have a couple artists out here and really sit down and really try to get to the root of the problem of what the issue is in DC, and really pull it together.
Or see where DC.
You ready to that's why I ain't even gonna get into all that.
Oh, you already know, right? The songstress.
We don't work together in the past. I do my thing for whoever need my services, whether that be my family.
That's
I do
my first
thing.
Singer. That was my
first
singer.
Jen do
I
her thing.
always come lay it down. But I don't get all into it heavy because it's too many politics. You know what I mean? It's too crazy.
Whenever you add zeros to the equation, you get politics, man. For every zero, for every extra zero is an extra problem. You know what I'm saying? But
what's up, man?
We could do this all night, man. But
real quick, how can the people meet you, man? How can they get in contact?
Mostly is Facebook kind of been blowing me recently because of, for some reason they just want you to download the app. And I ain't trying to do that. So my Facebook works so slow on the regular internet. It's Instagram right now. Instagram at ETA Money Row and at ETA Fan Club. That's where all the music is at. At ETA Fan Club Worldwide and at ETA Money Row. ETAMONEYRE.
Y'all heard it.
Check it out, man. We appreciate that, man.
Thank you for coming
this was dope,
to our
man.
show.
I'm mad this is our last support. Our last support local, man. Thank y'all to Untimely Success, Studio Runners, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man. We gotta have y'all come back, man. Do something big, man. Definitely.
Thank y'all so much.
Stage too, just Next time, yeah, we get that stage, man.
Absolutely. All right, we can do something exclusive, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we continued. I like that.
If Mr. Wizard back there, the man with the plan back there, Mr. Wizard, if you could play us on out.
Two Radio, just strong love of life. It's been real.
Josh Smack.
The lessons money teach you that some people ain't shit. But at my boundary where I meet you, I ain't flinching, I ain't squinting, nigga. All in the gang shit. Gangs, all the people that I meet, it ain't gon' change shit. Cause no matter where you go, it's still the same shit. No matter who you know, you still the same nigga. They like you until they work you. It's the world that we live in where loyalty is for purchase. Not a world to raise kids in, but let you tell it. It's perfect, so I keep myself on missions. That money making for certain. What I'm seeing is the bums is getting younger. Niggas is getting dumber. Sacrificing your hustle for fast dollars, your lunch. Sacrifice is the mother, y'all raising the future, love it. Whenever questions come up, have answers, stand on them. However people look at you, who cares? Dance on them, be yourself and embrace your mistakes. Pass on some, other niggas gon' take what they take, with hands on it. Every morning I wake and I bake and brag on it. Cold as lies, look in their face and laugh on them. All folded, I stood up in place, put that on them. Right, nigga cried, and you niggas is fake. The Mac on them, my con drive, when you niggas is chase and crash on them. My days alive, I make them so great, gon' last on them. See the signs, fuck what niggas say. Who have something and all the money will fuck you the city.